What's up, Lonerd? If you've seen the last video that I posted with me ugly crying, I'm sorry. But I figured now is a good time as any to let you know where I'm at. If you've seen the title, I'm in Hawaii. I've been in here, I've been on the island since March 22nd. And I couldn't even begin on what type of experience this has been. And you know, the healing, the unraveling, the unfolding, the depths of really coming home to self and having that space and that peace and that time to do so. But also dealing with some of the ugliness that comes up. You know, they like to call the rest of the United States mainland, and I think a lot of people come here and they get stuck in the best way because everyone's running away from the problems and the stress of everything that the mainland that is, you know. But I'm just excited to share this with you. I hope, I'm not even gonna put any sort of specific intentions on it. I just hope it reaches who it needs to reach, and it's so much. It's so much, so it's gonna be split into two parts. But like always, like, comment, share, subscribe, all of that. I'm very grateful for you to be here. Let's get to it. So I got off the plane pretty late and I just went straight to sleep once I got to the property. Barely had money to even get there, so that was even a miracle. But look at this place. Look how beautiful it is. This guy, he puts in the work. He has 40 acres. He got himself his 40 acres and it's beautiful. It's such a different pace for me coming from LA. Over the next 7 days, I would get used to all these different types of fruit and cooking. Burro bananas. He said they call them ice cream bananas here. Some avocado. This is a purple potato. He cut it open for me. It's actually purple. It's crazy. And then some regular potatoes. Cooking outside is a little bit tough, you know what I'm saying? But clearly I made it work. This is a nice setup. One of my other favorite things to do was go for walks around the neighborhood to soak in all the greenery and the scenery and the animals. They just living their life, you know? Lucky me, still finding things on the street, huh? You feel very worthy and blessed, but I'm trying to fight off like the ever so often feelings of or fear or worry. They kind of just dissipate. The other thing I'm feeling is that I don't want to be connected online. I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to deal with my runny nose because I don't have a tissue, and that's even more gross. One of the things about being on this island is that you just run into people. I met the girl that I got a ride with back to the property, and we kind of just decided to walk around town, window shop, look at different businesses, and see what was going on. She'd been there before, but it was my first time. What's the story behind the Beans Green?
The Beans Green was the brainchild of my wifey, Kimberly. She
Which one?
started brewing the cold brewing the raw green beans, the beans that are not been roasted, and felt like it was giving her more of a green energy boost, little energy throughout the day without the jitters, without the crash. And we decided to try and bring it to the masses. I feel like it's a pretty untapped market where a lot of people aren't familiar and just don't know that you can do cold brew coffee using raw beans. So
yeah,
we feel like it's going to be pretty big. And we're excited. Thank you so much for trying us out.
Of course.
And
it's really good. Really good.
Thank you. We're excited.
The energy of the people really radiates throughout the entire island. Here's me getting a lei from the owner of the property for a poetry night he was serving. I didn't even have to leave the crib.
It was just going to be a little freestyle, but it is what it is.
Bro, first of all, I'm beaming. my heart can explode. I had a beautiful night. They just had a poetry night and a lot of great musicians and poets came up, including myself. Then there was a guy there that was just talking about the stars. Like, he's an astronomer, and he actually went out like and pointed us with a freaking light beam to the different constellations. I'm just, wow, I'm so blessed, and I'm trying to figure out when did I get so blessed. I'm beat though. That's too much social interaction. The loner doesn't do this on a regular basis. On day 6, I got my hands on some shrooms, so I decided to try it. Now, I do not encourage drug use. I don't think it's necessary to reach enlightenment. However, this is the highest I said that I would go because I'm inching closer to sobriety anyways, so. I was doing a lot of talking just now, but I was basically giving an update about my shrooms trip. It's been about, I want to say 5.5 hours. I already feel like I'm coming down, but you know, in the beginning I was a little weird. I was like, oh, I feel nauseous and seeing things in a weird way, but for the most part I kept my head steady and kept on. And yeah, I'm glad to know who I am and know where I'm headed and feel more grounded in all that I am. I don't even want to do a lot of talking right now. I think my spirit is just like, shh, just be quiet. So I'm gonna head out. And all right, this is the little cage where right, where the sheep were. I keep calling them goats. I had no idea that it was this huge. No idea. Look at this. I only seen the front. I had no idea that it expanded to this much. That's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know what that is. Very pretty. It's a little creepy, not gonna lie. This seems like a nice place to do like a video. My shroom trip was over, and so was my stay. Did I know where I was going? No clue. It's about that time, loner. Pause the video, get you some water, and let's drink. As mentioned before, this will be an area for any announcements, any collaborations, or anything the loner wants to share. Right now, I'd like to talk about the concept of bartering, which means to exchange goods or services without using money. It's something that the people of Hawaii use a lot, and I've become familiar with it. It has both its benefits and its drawbacks, but I think it's important to note that at the time of my visit, the minimum wage in Hawaii was only $10.10. They actually just passed a measure to raise it to 12 and then 18 over the next few years. Do you think bartering can replace money? Let me know. Alright, so back to the story. I am in downtown Hilo, and there's so many different artifacts, statues, and historical things to learn about. And of course, there are cool people that you meet on the street everywhere.
Oh, I see. These are like bands. Yeah. Wow, that's so cool. I really like it.
Good morning, Lonerd. I am so hyped. I made it through the night. Please excuse my hair. I gotta figure something out with that. But this is my setup. It was not bad at all. It was not bad at all. This may be one of my favorite hostels I've ever stayed in. It's so open, so free, and just so cool. I really also love the colorfulness in the Hilo town, and I was determined to be a part of it. I was going store to store looking for jobs, but I was also online offering to do any type of art for people. Some people did hit me up and respond to it. This guy who I'm in the car with, he actually responded to ask for help with his music, but it didn't necessarily work out.
In comparison to, you know, somebody colored, in the conversation of, you know what, being proud to be American or not.
Yeah.
Hawaii, again, we don't hate Americans. We don't hate America. We just love Hawaii and we love to be Hawaiian.
Yeah.
So to make it simple, the simplest way I put it is like this. Imagine you thought you was adopted only to grow up and find out you was kidnapped.
Wow.
Can you imagine that?
Wow.
Can you fathom that?
Wow. That's really
You
deep.
grew up thinking you were adopted.
Wow.
And then you find out because you own it up when Santa is not real at the same time that Easter Bunny no le eggs, that you was actually kidnapped. And they just want you to love them because they think they'd rescue you.
Wow.
But they really didn't.
Yeah, they
'Cause
made it worse.
I went back to the old property for poetry and ended up staying to help out.
And we call 60 minutes ours. Because it's ours to do what we want. So 24 hours make a day, 7 days from the night by the night, and 7 days make a week.
Over the course of the next few weeks, I was feeling stuck and frustrated, and there was so much temptation I was facing on the property. So I just went to church one day and I was like, I need a change. And it really did help. I ended up meeting a girl on the property as well who reminded me of something called Workaway. And I was like, yes, I bought a membership for this. Workaway is a site where you can barter your stay for exchange of work on a farm or a property in a place you're visiting. On this part of the journey at this new place, I was helping out with farming and a conscious music project. Thanks for watching, Lonerd. Did you like the vlog? Let me know in the comments right below. Gotta go. Hope you like, and I hope that you subscribe. Yeah. Part 2 soon come.